Sunday morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we this morning? Everyone had a good weekend? Good. Well, the weekend should be kind of getting out of your mind now as you settle in on work or whatever else you need to do today. It's a pleasure to be back with you, and we welcome the television viewers and those of you who are joining us via the social streams. And if you're jumping up in Carriacou, you need to stay hydrated. And one of the best ways to stay hydrated is with Glenelg. And we say a hearty good morning to Renisha Joseph. She is Glenelg's marketing manager, and she's here this morning to tell us about something exciting that Glenelg is doing. Good morning.
Good morning, Brenda, and of course, good morning to the general public and to all your listeners and viewers. I know. Before I get into the brick of what I'm going to say, I must say a good morning to everyone who is in Carriacou, yes. Brenda, playing the kayak mass, you know. Of course, I was just up there, but I had to head back down to mainland, of course.
Right.
So I must say a special good morning to everyone who's playing. I think Juve should be kicking and going.
I tell you, it's 11:05.
Yeah. So I hope I know everybody is getting hydrated, of course, and drinking Glenelg. We are part of the Kayak Mass 2020 this year.
Wonderful.
We are sponsors, so we just make sure everyone, keep hydrated and have the bottle of Glenelg. And of course, be a safe and a good Kayak 2020. Hope no accidents and a really good mass for this year Kayak 2020 Carnival. So Brenda, the bricks now, I'm going to have big things in store for 2020. So I will start with first, as we are already in February. We have a lovely promotion, Brenda. And if you follow our Facebook page and any of our social media page, you will see. So just to explain it briefly and for everyone to understand and so everyone can get a chance to win and be part of this promotion. So it's a free water contest, and how you enter this Glenelg promotion is through WhatsApp.
Okay.
So you have this number, you have to text spring water. So you're texting spring water to 405-2366. I've seen the number again. So you're texting WhatsApp number to 405-2366. So all you have to text is spring water.
Spring, SPRINGWATER.
Correct, Brenda. You say one time to that number and you automatically go into this draw.
Okay.
And what you could win is a free year of water. To explain in terms of this promotion, we're giving you 12 5-gallon bottles, a hot and water dispenser. That's the cooler, as you will know it, Brenda, where you put the 5-gallon on.
Right.
So you basically get one bottle per month. So you have 12 bottles to last you for a good time.
Okay.
And then you get it lovely hot and water cooler also. I know sometimes people take part in promotion and say, oh God, I don't want to know thing, and every time I thing and thing. So automatically, if you don't win, you automatically be going into other promotion we have coming up.
Okay.
So nobody's a loser in this promotion. So let's say Brenda win this one and Renisha lose. So your number automatically go into another promotion we'll be having. So we'll be having a 5-gallon package promotion later on after this promotion ends.
Okay, great.
And this promotion ends on March the 31st. So go ahead and text that number. You don't need to text 100 times. Just once. Once you text from that number, 405-2366, and you get randomly to enter into this lovely promotion.
Okay.
And don't feel at home. No, Glenelg have a lot of surprises, Brenda. I don't want to let it go.
Okay.
So as we get into the other months and closer to Spice Mass 2020, of course, this year we have a lot of things to say to the general public and for us to see, and we always looking. We would like to thank the public, without the customers, without the distributors. Glenelg have been involved almost 25 years. This is 26 years.
Okay.
I must say hats off. We have a lot of supporters and customers in Grenada and in Carriacou and PT Martinique. And we have a very dynamic sales and distribution team. I must say good morning to every one of them. Also our plant in Montreal, people of St. Patrick, the one who's behind and giving you that great tasting, healthy water. I must say good morning to everyone, you know. Without them, we wouldn't have that lovely water to drink. And water is life, and you have to stay healthy.
Indeed.
So I must say thanks to everyone who continue to be a part of that great Glenelg family team. We're all about family, togetherness, and putting out the best product and quality for the Grenadian people. So it's just that just a little promotion. It's almost we want to give back, and we have other promotions unfolding to give back this year, Brenda.
Okay. Let me ask, with 2 months already completed in the year, and as the winnings is 12 bottles, are we gonna? So if the person that wins, let's say this month, how are you gonna supplement the two? Because January's gone, February's almost gone.
So we actually started this promotion on Monday, last Monday. So even if February, March, we will substitute and give the person the other thing.
Nice.
We hoping sometimes that 12-gallon bottle not even enough, so they will have to get extra and buy extra, because of course a lot of us sometimes we exercise, we're in sports, so we're supposed to, and we have to be drinking enough water. We're supposed to
be in dry season too, but
that's the next thing. We had some
so
rain
we need
too.
more water this time.
We need a lot of water.
Yes.
And also, I don't know, so for some people don't know, we have this lovely little water shop at our food fair complex.
Yes.
You can always go there and buy 5-gallon water. The opening hours are Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We open on Saturdays 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sometimes they want to go in a hustle and bustle of other places.
Right.
So conveniently close to the food fair supermarket in Grand Anse, you can go there, get your 5-gallon bottles, get your coolers. We have Glenelg shades on sale too, Brenda.
I saw a man with one, and I was like, well, how you write up Glenelg on that thing?
No. You have a nice Glenelg shades you can get.
So you actually have a merch shop.
Yes. So actually in that shop you can get these lovely bottles like what we have here on the table, all kind of accessories, Nice. You can also drop your recycling bottles. We're into the recycling. So you can also drop off your Glenelg recycling bottles there also. We'll talk about that later on in the year. We have a lot of things happening in terms of recycling promotion initiative, which we started a while. So we will have some more information later on in the year.
Okay.
So that little water shop, you can meet a lovely customer service rep, Chanel. She's always there, willing to help you, willing to guide you in terms of you're choosing your product and getting that dispenser at your home, because some people have that dispenser and they have the water at their home. So I just want to thank the general public for continuing supporting Glenelg. We just had the KFC Really Meet. I was on Island. We were very supportive. Sports is something that is very keen and important to Glenelg, and really supporting the young persons of Grenada in terms of what we can do in the sport development. So Glenelg is really enriched and behind any event in terms of our sports and culture, and really being there and doing whatever we can as a private entity in terms of supporting sports and culture.
Local entity.
Local, yes, Brenda, very much important in that word local. So I must say again, I want to reiterate for everyone to take part in this competition. No one is a loser, Brenda, because even if you don't win this one, you automatically be going into other. So
it's like you enter in the Glenelg pool. So anything you have, the name, you have the information.
Next thing you just get a lovely text saying you win so and so and so. Next thing you could be in our next promo video. There's a lot of things coming just to let go the bag. So just keep logging to our Facebook page, Glenelg Natural Spring Water, and look to see what else is coming. And you never know, you might just see yourself pop up there, Brenda, and you might just see me next to you. So it's always good to keep on to the page and see what Glenelg have going on.
So it's free water for a year.
Yeah.
Win free water for 1 year, and you do so by text, by WhatsApping.
Yeah.
Text.
To that lovely number 405.
You text in spring water to 405-2366. All right. No, it's only spring water you're texting, huh? Yeah.
And
spring water. 2 words.
And they only need to text once.
That's right.
Yes. And to this number, 405-2366. So keep that number safe wherever in your phone or phones, how much phones you have, and text that number to be a grand winner of this free water contest this year with Glenelg.
Right. So the winners, the monthly winners are going to be displayed on your
Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything, and then we go into other promotions.
So that's good. That's
automatically.
like breaking new ground. Is a WhatsApp promotional contest.
So we are into, just to get over, we're into a lot of technology with Glenelg this year going forward, and we'll be very, very interactive with our customers and our potential customers, because still you might think there's still people who don't know about Glenelg, and I'm new and are here and want to know what about Glenelg. So finding a way to make our customer service experience easier for our customers and for our new customers, and to improve, of course, our service, and to get that water to our customers in a timely and in the best manner.
Right. And to keep Glenelg on their minds.
Yes, very much so, Brenda.
Because they have other boyfriends around the place. So
yeah, well,
to keep Glenelg on their mind.
Glenelg is a trend and a leader, and we will continue to be that.
Right.
So definitely, we are always happy and glad to have the 110% support of the Grenada people, and of course of the people of Carriacou and PT Matnik. It was lovely just go up to Carriacou to see the people enjoy Glenelg, having clean and safe fun during the weekend. And I can imagine this morning in Juve, everyone have their water bottle and drinking Glenelg and keeping hydrated. And from the crew that is up there from Grenada, and all the guys to come play jab and stuff, so everyone.
You say a crew? It's like the whole island went up to
Well, I was, yes, you almost said that to find the island kind of leaning.
The place kind of dead. Where's everyone? Where is everyone?
Everyone is in Carriacou. So Brenda, myself and you,
I'm going for the Maroon Festival.
I'll be seeing.
I am more into the traditional festivals of Carriacou. I just find it so different to the offerings we have here. And while I'm very, very, very happy for the numbers that have turned out to kayak mass, I just like this morning, I looked at a bit of their Juve online before I came, and I'm like, oh boy, it's like, because to me, kayak mass and spice mass, we have two carnivals with two completely two different offerings, which is so really, it's rich to me, and it's just, I just find it's like Jab kind of proliferate the carnival. Jab is Grenada. Look on to see that because I want to see more of the Shakespeare mass, the tambu bamboo, and all these things that are of Carriacou. So I'm sure I'm going to see that later today and tomorrow and all of that. But I guess we bring what we know because we go up to have a good time with our brothers and sisters. But yeah, what are your impressions of what you saw on the weekend?
It was, as you said, a lot of people. I was like, everywhere I turn, I see a lot of Grenadians, a lot of diaspora people visiting Osprey, making the 2 and 3 trips up.
Yes.
So you saw a lot of activity of persons. As you said, I almost thought there was no one left when I came back to mainland. You had Slum and his crew, and I must say, hats off to these guys who every year, since the time I've been to Carriacou, have been coming to Carriacou.
They've been doing it for a long time.
And putting off hats off, and they have been drinking Glenelg since they reached. These guys have
there's some individuals there, Alicia, who really started the promotion of kayak mass in Grenada even before, because Carriacou folks they very laid back, and they have their festivals. Once their friends and family come, they're good. They're good. Right? That's kind of like their approach to things. But the fact that in terms of promoting the mass, Dexter Mitchell. When Dexter was the CEO of the Cultural Foundation. That's when it started. He was involved in Carriacou. Dexter Nazim Benjamin. Slum. Bobby Steele. These guys really, really started to push kayak mass, to get people to go up, and Slum and Society to do the cruises and too. So Carriacou, they never find a little honor for these Grenadians that really started to push kayak mass, and now it is like really. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And it's part of the Spice Mass offering. I mean, the Grenada Carnival offering. So, I don't know.
Well, I wish everyone all the best, as I think the jury will be almost finishing in a couple of maybe hours too. Well, I think so, that I don't think so, Brenda. When I friend just before I came, they posted some pictures of themselves.
I saw the police trying to kind of get people to
so I tell those guys, keep safe. You know, they're telling me, oh, I drinking plenty water. Anisha, by the time I'm done, you won't have any water in Carriacou.
Nice.
So then, guys, well hydrated with Glenelg spring water. You know, I must say hats off and wish everyone a safe journey when they return, and play a safe and good mass, and of course remain hydrated and drink with Glenelg natural spring water.
Drink Glenelg natural spring water, mixed with Glenelg too. Right?
I know they will.
Those of you who want the liquid sunshine. Wonderful. So just remind us again about that lovely
so that lovely promotion, just to end, of course, is a free water contest, and to enter the promotion, it's you text our WhatsApp number 405-2366, and you text spring water. So again, you text spring water to the WhatsApp number 405-2366, and you're entered to win 12 5-gallon bottles and a hot and cold water dispenser. So you know, you love to have that at your home or at your office or wherever, so you hydrate it for the rest of the year. So I wish everyone best of luck in the competition, and we'll have a winner by the end of March, latest by the early of April, our winner. And so I wish everyone the best, and keep texting, because there are lots of things happening and coming on with Glenelg for the rest of the next 6-8 rest of the months for the year. Wonderful. So once again, thanks to everyone who continue to support, buy Glenelg, or some way push Glenelg out there. I must say, from the management and staff, a heartfelt thank you to everyone, and of course to our hardworking staff.
Yeah, absolutely. Takes a team.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Brenda.
Again, thank you for that groundbreaking WhatsApp promotion.
Thank you.
All right. So, folks, get to start. Yeah. So, some people sitting in the offices. So, your WhatsApp, spring water. Nothing else but spring water. Let's think about how pretty Ranisha is. All right. Spring water. I think it's 11 letters. Spring water.
Yeah.
And the WhatsApp number is 405-2366. And you win free water for 1 year. It's a free water contest from Glenelg, a Grenadian company serving Grenada for over
26 years.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Ranisha.
You're welcome,
Lovely
Brenda. Always great to be here.
The marketing manager of Glenelg. Tamara Prosper is telling you good morning.
Oh, morning, Tamara.
You are inside the mid-morning buzz. We take a quick break. We'll be right back.
First on GBN. All the stories, from politics to industrial unrest. Tourism.
Light it up. Light it up.
Nation to Grenada.
Entertainment. Sports and culture.
Great shot there of Anderson Peters from Grenada, the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist.
See more on GBN, your most credible source for information. Nightly at 7.
You know, one day I woke up and, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. Nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
One day I was out playing with my friend Kevin, and he was really moody, kinda sad and angry at the same time. I asked him what was the matter. Someone in his family had been doing mean things to him. He said he had to keep it a secret. So I asked Kevin, is it a good secret or a bad secret? He said he didn't know. I explained good secrets are cool things like a surprise party or a gift for a special occasion. A bad secret is when someone hurts or harms you and tells you not to tell anyone. Sometimes they might give you little things to make sure you don't tell. That's another bad secret to keep. That's mean and controlling. Kevin said it definitely fell into the bad secret category. I felt this was something an adult should help with. Because as a child, when someone hurts you, you can feel really alone and afraid. And the best people to help you are the ones you love and really, really trust. I asked him if there was any adult that he trusted. So we worked up a little plan for Kevin to talk to one of them. A while after that, I could see my friend was doing much better. Now we tell all our pals about good secrets and bad secrets so that we can all feel brave, safe, and strong. Break the silence. Child abuse is one secret you should never keep.
This is a plastic bag. From February 1st, these bags are not to be used when shopping for food. So
back to the mid-morning buzz. Welcome back. It is 28 minutes gone past the hour of 11 o'clock. And yes, things are happening. It's a busy end of February, it seems. It is a pleasure to have with us this morning the directors of Vinnie La Grenade Dance Company. And they are presenting a Saison 2020, a blast from the past. It's going to be happening at the Marisha House Folk Theatre, H.A. Blaze Street. It's happening this weekend. Saturday 29th February and Sunday 1st March. Saturday is at 8 p.m. and Sunday it is at 7 p.m. And it is such an honor this morning to have with us Mr. David Thomas. Of course, we know him as affectionately as DT. Those are his initials. And he's a long-standing director. I think he is one of the founding members of Vinnie La Grenade Dance Company. And Miss Rhonda Lucas, she is the recording secretary of the board of directors. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
You've been a long time doing this for our company. You even MC one of our shows, I can remember.
That's right. I MC 2 of your shows, actually. Yes. And it was a pleasure to do that. Thank you for having me. But it's a pleasure to have you this morning.
Yes.
Vinnie La Grenade, as Grenadian as Grenada is itself. All right, so DT, if you will, if you just give us just a little history. There might be folks hearing for the first time. Folks always hear of Vinnie, kind of know of Vinnie, but not often the history or why it's called the way it's called and all of that.
Vinnie La Grenade, come see Grenada Patois.
Come see Grenada.
So the origin of the group would go back to independence itself, because the founding members of the group are all part of the preparation for the cultural expression for independence, which was in February. And after that, in April, they consolidated themselves together as Vinnie La Grenade. Why separate a good thing?
I like that. Why separate a good thing? And so you've been going together since.
Yes, and so we are as old as Grenada's independence.
Right. You're old as Grenada. That's 47 years, right? 46. Yeah. Well, we going into the 47th year.
Certainly.
Right.
So we're doing 50 together.
Yes, wouldn't that be something? No, seriously. I mean, it is not too early to start to think and to plan for a 50th or Golden Jubilee.
Yes.
It's really not.
Right, so we'll have you come and do MC the show for us.
Once God grant me those graces and I am available, it was something that I would definitely do. Right? You're very early. All right, okay, so wonderful. So, Ms. Lucas, as a company, how big is the group now?
The group has grown over the years, and presently, fully attended, we have over 20-something persons actually attending. But Vinnie La Grenade Dance Company is a company, even if you were a member years ago and you're a member today, you are still a member of Vinnie La Grenade Dance Company. Because we do have visiting families. When I say persons who were with the group, sometimes they get to visit, and also they will actually come and they will dance with us or teach us something new or stuff like that. So once you're a member, you're always a member.
Interesting. It's like family.
Yes, family.
In addition to that, there are some, because of circumstances of life, they have children now or work.
Right.
They can no longer be active members.
Right.
So they still have the company at heart.
Right. Yeah, got that. That it kind of evolves along that way. So a blast from the past. I mean, traditionally, you're known for traditional dance, folk, all those. So a blast from the past. What can we expect?
Well, a blast from the past is also showcasing some of the choreographers that choreographed some of the dances that was done in the past and was significant to the company as well. Some of these choreographers are Mr. Keith Williams, Mr. Dennis Williams? No. Ricardo Kings Douglas. Also, Monty Williams. Latoya Stanislaus. We also have some, in dance classes, you have progressions.
Right.
So sometimes by just doing progressions, dances were created.
Right.
So we also have
wonderful
dances that's created by that as well. And Susan Jones Benjamin and David Thomas.
Okay.
So we're actually showcasing the blast from the past, some of these significant dances that was done throughout the years.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. So, and in that we can expect to see Shango, Belay, all these things that are.
So, unfortunately, a blast because it is showcasing these choreographers from the past. It's not, you wouldn't see folk that night. You will see something else, other talent that emerged from the company. So so next time you will get some Shango, you will get some ballet, of course. But this time you've seen some other type of techniques and dances that we have done throughout the years.
Right. And so they some of them are doing a lot of modern, I guess.
Well, modern, different type of genre or dance, you know. Like last year, for example, there was a very folk production. I don't know if you saw performance. Last year was a folk production, completely folk production.
No, last year you were on the same day that I had something I was dedicated to be trying to
Yes.
So this year we just a little different. Showing you a different talent of the company.
Right.
It's versatile. Our tradition is folk, the traditional folk, but we versatile. So
okay, all right. So kind of jazzed up folk.
Yeah.
But the drums would be there.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, there's Vinny, without the drums is like
not
really
at all. And trust me, you will have a big treat. Big treat. So don't miss it.
Okay.
Especially with the drums and the dancers and the different type of dances. Trust me. High energy. You expect the best.
Right. Good. I look forward to that. Really do. So in terms of Saturday, and of course we know the Marshall Folk Theatre. That's your home.
Yes,
more or less.
Yes, so we ask you to come to our home, and we will treat you.
Nice.
That's interesting. So, the group was actually formed at Marshall House and that has been our home over the last 46 years.
So
we are very, very grateful to the resident tutor who at that time and the resident tutor now.
That's fantastic. And you're doing it over two nights.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday. And just talk to us about your if you have any box offices, the price of your tickets, that sort of thing.
So we have presently one of our box office. It's at the Gittins Healthcare Pharmacy in Grandance on the
Wall Street.
Also, tickets are $35 for adults. Children under 12 and under pays $15 at the door. And so come with your family. It's a family affair, and the whole member of family can come.
Okay, so that's Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
And folks can pay at the door as well. If you don't get a ticket, would there be any additional charge?
Yes, no additional charge. We want you to come and experience. But yes, you can get a ticket at the door as well. But if you know some of us who members of the company who actually has family members who know they're with the company, support your family members as well, and they too have tickets as well.
Good. So you can get tickets from members
as well
of the Vinny company.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Anything else you want? You don't want to give away anything, but any other special treats? DT, will you be on stage on Saturday?
You will hear his voice.
Okay.
Because that is one of the genre of dance that we're trying to promote, the poetic dancing, which can be an expression of a social expression. So we have done that, and we're bringing back an old piece of that type of 2 poems with a drum background, and another piece which is the first bit the company was taken to New York, which was choreographed specifically by Ricky Kins Douglas. Carnival Fiesta.
Fiesta, right. Sound up tempo and fun.
It is.
You guys, you as you mentioned that New York, you guys toured. I remember as a young girl, you toured a lot.
Yes. You know, it's interesting. One of the some of the pieces that we are doing now are much older than most of the dancers who are dancing.
Not surprised.
So they are learning pieces that have been done before they were born.
Right.
And it's a very good thing for technology now, that you can record some of these pieces now, because right now it would be difficult to recreate them from the minds of all the dancers.
Absolutely. We have a call on the line. Good morning.
Good morning. And how are you?
Very well, thanks.
I just want to say hello to DT. This is Tony DT. Tony.
Yes, he's from Guam.
Yes. I'm not movable or not mobile as I should, so you're hardly seeing me, and I just hear your voice, and I know I was, in the 70s and so on, so I just called to say hello, but I'm more or less housebound almost, So I like to listen to what you all are saying.
Okay, thank you very much for calling. He used to dance with us, man.
He used to dance with you?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. He said he's housebound now. Yeah, from one period of life to another, yeah? Yes. Right, so you were mentioning that some of the dances, and that's so interesting. The fact that some of the dances that will be performed are, in terms of their conception and inception, they're older than some of the members, the current members, right? Most of the members of the company. And I mean, that just goes to the longevity of the group, and the kind of institutional, let me say, kind of models that you guys have been able to maintain. And I'm sure, DT, you can speak to that, since that you've been there from inception.
Almost from the inception. It really goes back to people like Gloria Payne, Banfield, and drummer Charlo. They conceptualized that. I came from a group which was preceded Venue. It was long before Venue. So most of our dancers would have gone into Venue a year or two later on. So this one, the Carnival Fiesta. So Ricky, when he would come over to Grenada on vacation, he created this piece for us to tour New York. That was 1978, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Which shows you what happens from Juve morning
until the end. So it's like the story of King Carnival.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. You have any narrations in that?
No.
Just movement.
It tells a story.
Yeah.
Right.
It tells for itself.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yes,
That's what dances. Yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry.
That's interesting. And as you mentioned that, in terms of, because there's so many, we have, and which is good, we have quite a few of the dance groups, we have some theater companies, performing companies still around, and so on. But in terms of an organized national company, DT, you roll your eyes. That's one of my favorite things to do. In terms of a national company, we really, without that, and of course I'm sure you were a part of the national company and just how it benefited us as a nation, but the absence of it, what I mean?
The absence of it is the absence of appreciation for art, the performing art. So you speak to singers or the folk singers, you would folk dancers, and many people who do those folk songs tell you, well, the folk song, the tradition is dying. So if we are lacking a curriculum where you can go back to schools and start from there,
right,
then we lose our cultural heritage.
Would you agree that that's part of our identity?
Oh yes, because the dance which we have done, take for example stick fight, which we do it on stage now. I don't know this. Is there any place in Grenada where you'd go and the people, some guys would take a knock a drum and do it for, not for stage, but for recreation. But that's how I first saw the stick fight. Guys who they were knocking back the Mountain Dew. Somebody was knocking up, and you see those guys take some stick, and I'm only sorry I don't remember the chants. But that was culture. That was a cultural expression.
Yes, calendar. I saw only this weekend, as you mentioned, stick fighting. I saw Trinidad. They were just lamenting how unfortunate it was that the stick fighting competition did not have a sponsor this year, and there seem to have been other dynamics as well that cause those that are normally involved to not want to do it. And it was a historian writing. It was in Eden Express or the Guardian. I read it online as to why, if Trinidad, and he was saying, look, you're complaining about the poor production of Soca Monarch and all of that. Is because we are losing all these things which make us who we are. And so, because stick fighting was a big deal in Trinidad a couple of years ago, Bungie Garlin and Marshall Montano, but their song Bushead, it was about that.
Yes.
They even went in and they did a video with the original, the calendar fighters and so on. And so he made that point, and that's why I asked you the identity thing, because there we go, losing all these things that are inherently who we are.
Very interesting, because through your visit, we have a tourist-oriented economy. But if your tourists come, they want to see who you are.
That's right.
Not what they can go somewhere else and see better.
Right, and so we behave like if we are on Broadway, they could see Broadway.
Yeah.
They want to see us.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And they probably would say the same thing that we try to bring on stage, but if we are not having the authentic Bryn perform in the community, we do it on stage, it tends to become a little bit artificial. We still need to do it in the communities.
Yeah.
Right. That intimacy, that organic experience. Right, yeah. You're so right. You're so right about that. How do we get back on track?
We still have to still continue. Just as Vinivoy have lasted up to 46 years, I believe there's still hope, right? Yes, Vinivoy may have their ups and downs.
We're human beings.
Yeah, and I still believe there is hope. We just have to create new venues, new avenues, platforms for our arts to showcase. That's a dream for the dream down the road, but I believe there is still hope, even if there is still hope. And I believe the culture will take some time, revive, but we just have to make it a good platform, a strong platform for showcasing our type of dances, our type of music, our type of, reaction, the way we do things, But we just have to be hopeful, as well as work towards a plan.
Work. We must put in the work.
Yeah.
We must put in the work. We talk a lot about it. I'm sure they have a lot of documents sitting down in places.
And it's just sitting
studies.
there. Right. And
But
not doing something about it. Right.
Putting in the work.
Yes.
Putting in the work.
Well, I think we have to hurry, because you realize some of those in whose head much of the traditions lie, they're going fast.
That's another thing. That's another thing.
It was a few weeks ago, Mr. Fleury was buried.
Yes.
I think of
Broke my
I think
heart.
of great ones like Crofton Maguire, even Thelma Phillip,
Yeah.
You think of all of those.
Yeah.
And if we still sit by the years are going to pass, everything will be gone.
That's right, because you're making such a strong point there, and it's substantiated by the fact that our traditions are oral.
Yes.
So if somebody doesn't tell you, and there's not a practice of it, and we don't document it
in time,
then it goes with the individuals.
True. True.
So if half of the old people die out in La Poetry, nobody would know about Chango. You see?
No, and Chango, that was, as a boy, that was cultural. You didn't have to do it on stage. You went and you saw it. That was the life.
Yes, that's true. As a child, you saw it too. We were taught to be afraid of it because we all know why.
Well, of course, you don't make fun with spirit forces.
That's right. That's right. That's absolutely what it is. But anyway, it's so great to have this conversation, and we're looking forward to saison. What does saison mean? DT, help me. Season.
Okay,
Saison.
Saison 2020.
Saison 2020. My French ain't bad, you know. Yeah, it's one of the things I regret not doing in school, but I did it after. Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. I did some elementary. Yeah, but it's something that I want to do professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do as many languages as I can.
You just make yourself more marketable.
That's correct. I am a woman of the world, man. And I don't have to leave Grenada to interact with the world.
No, at all. Not at all.
Because Grenada seduced me, but who knows? Who knows? So Saison 2020, Saison 2020, a blast from the past of La Grenade Dance Company, inviting you to their presentation. It's happening this weekend at the Marischal House Folk Theatre on H.A. Blaze Street, St. George. It's from 8 o'clock Saturday and 7 on Sunday. Tickets are $35 adults, and if children under 12 you pay $15 at the door. There are no children's tickets. So anybody under 12, you pay $15 at the door, adults $35. You can get your tickets at Gittins Healthcare on Wall Street, any member of the La Grenade Dance Company, and you can also pay at the door. So that's this Saturday and Sunday. Final word from you, Ms. Lucas?
We also want to thank some of our sponsors that has, over the years, that has, contributed to the company, and that is Co-op Bank, as Hubbard's. Also, we have Antillian Insurance and some other small investments. I'm also just waiting on some of you all to give us a ring. And GBN, yes, as always accommodated us, and we do want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. And also all of the sponsors will be recognized at the show as well. So
wonderful. And
those of you who are we're waiting for a little respond, you will be showcased as well and thanked.
Okay. Wonderful. Titi?
Well, we just come support the art. This is our soul, the expression of our people. So let not others tell us what we should be doing and what we should be thinking. Let us express what we are as we know best. A blast from the past.
I like that. That's poetic. I like that. Thank you so very much. Well, that's our program, everyone. We've been speaking there with Mr. David Thomas, Director of La Grenade, and Ms. Rhonda Lucas, the Recording Secretary of the Board of Directors of La Grenade. They present Saison 2020. It is a blast from the past, of course, happening at the Marischal House Folk Theatre this weekend. Get your tickets today and go on out and support the arts and culture, the unique art form of Grenada. Until we meet again, I'm Brenda. So long.
Part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just one click through our social media platforms. You can now